To strike out a prosecution claim on the grounds of abuse of process, a defendant must show the prosecution is being used for an improper purpose, such as to achieve a collateral goal or manipulate the court's procedure. This can be based on a lack of reasonable grounds, an inordinate delay making a fair trial impossible, or other improper conduct that undermines the integrity of the justice system. The application is discretionary, and the burden of proof is on the applicant to demonstrate the abuse on the balance of probabilities. Grounds for a strikeout application. Improper purpose. The prosecution is being used for a collateral purpose or ulterior motive, rather than for its proper function of seeking justice. Delay. The prosecution has been unreasonably delayed, and this delay has prejudiced the defendant to the point where a fair trial is no longer possible. Unfairness. The prosecution has been conducted in a way that is unfair, despite a lack of delay. This could involve manipulating procedures or acting with a lack of good faith. No reasonable prospect of success. The case lacks reasonable grounds and would not make out a legally recognized cause of action. How to apply. An application can be made to the court, which has the inherent power to strike out a claim for abuse of process. The application should be supported by evidence to demonstrate the abuse. The burden of proof lies with the party making the application, who must prove the case on the balance of probabilities. What the court will consider. The court will make a discretionary assessment of whether the prosecution constitutes an abuse of process. It will consider whether the private interests of the parties and the public interest in the proper administration of justice have been violated. The court will look at the specific facts of the case to determine if the conduct goes beyond mere delay or lacks momentum, and crosses the line into an abuse of the court's process.